we all say to her, Brucha Haba'ah.
Welcome to this breathtaking world. We have been waiting for you, waiting to see your beautiful face, to hear the sound of your cry, to kiss you, hold you, rock you. You are the fruit of our love, our hearts, of our souls. We have prayed for this day, and now it's here. But no amount of anticipation could have prepared us for you. You are a miracle. You are a gift from God. You are ours. May God watch over you in love and bless you with health. How can we express our gratitude to you, God? You have sent us a perfect blessing. Thank you. Bless you, source of all life. Amen.
Amen.
May you live to see your world fulfilled. May your destiny be for worlds still to come. And may you trust in generations past and yet to be. May your heart be filled with intuition and your words be filled with insight. May songs of praise be ever upon your tongue, and your vision be on a straight path before you. May your eyes shine with the light of holy words, and your face reflect the brightness of the holy words. May your lips speak wisdom, and your fulfillment be in righteousness. Even as you ever yearn to hear probably one too, hear words of the holy ancient one of old. That's my fault, sorry. And
Amen to that. And the grandparents.
we have a prayer for the grandparents.
Gift of God, precious child, miracle, my little one, lay your head on my shoulder. It seems that it was just yesterday that I held your father in my arms just this way. You are a sweet blessing to me, a tiny messenger of joy. Welcome to this magnificent life. May God grace you with all things that are good and shield you from all harm. May the bonds of our family be your strength. May our love be your comfort. May our faith sustain you. May God be with you now and always. Amen.
And now I'm going to recite the Birkat HaGomel for somebody who survives a dangerous situation that childbirth always is, and thank God. So Debbie's going to say Birkat HaGomel.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hagomel lahayavim tovot, sheheg malani kol tov.
And we respond,
Mi shemalem kol tov, we malem kol tov selah.
May the one who has granted you all kindness always grant kindness to you. So we're going to say, so the ritual will involve wrapping Emma in the tallis, and so they're going to preface that with a bracha and then some readings and wishes for her.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu b'al
Amen.
May you have vision like Devorah the prophet, which transforms the world for better. May your insight and wisdom lead to acts of righteousness, justice, and equality.
May you use your hands for good deeds. May you grow to be a strong woman, one educated in Torah, justice, and loving kindness.
May you be grounded in this world with your eyes lifted towards the heavens. May you always be sensitive to the needs of your family, friends, and those around you.
May you always have a sense of home and knowing where you belong. May you be blessed with a passion for praying with your feet and serving those in need and those who are oppressed.
Shalom Bimrama, Uyase Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael, V'imru Amen. Yase Shalom, Yase Shalom, Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael. Yisrael, Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu, Yahweh Yisrael.
I really want peace, so let's continue.
Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu, Yahweh Yisrael. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu, Yahweh Yisrael. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu, Yahweh Yisrael.
Now for the names. Oh, parents,
As our daughter grows, may we have the privilege of teaching her the meaning of Torah and of the covenant which has guided our people for centuries. Through the example of our lives, may we teach her to be caring and loving.
Bless us with understanding and wisdom. May we guide her in the ways of Torah and the performance of good deeds,
as she becomes a proud member of Klal Yisrael, the people of Israel. May she be a blessing to her people and to the world.
And let us
say,
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagatel.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech Eloheinu, vayim et hayalda azot lahiha ulehima, v'yikareh shema b'Yisrael, Amiel Miriam bat Moshe Binyamin v'tzipora hana, yismacha av yitzeh chalatza v'tagel ima b'friditna, Kakatu yismach v'mitavina v'tagel yiladezecha, Hoyu l'Adonai Yitro, Ki le'olam trasto, Hoyu l'Adonai Yitro, Ki le'olam trasto. Zod Paksana Amiel Miriam bat Moshe Binyamin v'tzipora hana, Gedola tihiyah, L'shem shenichnesah l'brit, Kein tikanes l'Torah, l'chuppah u'l'masim tovim, v'nomar Amen.
Our God and God of our ancestors, sustain this child for her father and mother. Let her name be called in Israel Amiela Miriam, but Moshe Binyamin, B'tzipora Chana. May the father rejoice in his offspring, and may her mother rejoice in the fruit of her womb. Let your parents be happy, let she who bore you rejoice. Give thanks to God, God's mercy is constant. May this little one, Emma Yunker Kail, be destined for great things. As she has entered into the covenant, so may she enter a life of Torah, loving relationships, and good deeds. And let us say,
Amen.
You get it? Okay, great. So Emma Yunker Kail. Emma means whole or faithful, and it certainly describes the wholeness we feel having you join our family. But even more, it describes our hopes for your life. We hope that you'll live a whole life full of joy and love and support. And to me, a whole life means one that naturally includes ups and downs, all with an outlook that the totality of our experiences is what makes our lives meaningful. And the meaning of faithful, also a meaning of Emma, puts it all together. So when we live a life, when you live a life of faith, faith in yourself, faith in others, and faith in our Jewish tradition, we know that you will live a life that feels whole. We've given you the same middle name as your brother, my maiden name Yunker. When Ben and I got married, I really wrestled with
what to do with our name, with my name and our family name, and I really liked the idea of having a family name, but really didn't like the idea of losing the identity as a youngster. And so we, a while, pretty early on decided that that would be my middle name and also all of our children's middle name as well. And we needed a way to keep our family name alive. And our Hebrew name, your Hebrew name, Amiela Miriam. Amiela means people of God. Part of being Jewish is wrestling with our history while always knowing where we came from. And we hope that this name will remind you, no matter what challenges you face, you are part of a long history of people who have persisted. And Miriam, I think I have the most to say about this, just thinking about it, that we love the idea of giving our children names with biblical origins, and there are just far fewer female names to choose from, but this one really resonated with us. I found a few different meanings that resonated. One was wished for child. This seems like a less accepted meaning, but one that really we connected with. Many people know we struggled to build our family, and while wishing everything would work out for us the whole time. And so we're giving you the Hebrew middle name Miriam to remind you that you've been wished for a very long time. And I also found that the name Miriam can mean bitterness, but also rebellion. And in our tradition, Miriam lived at an extremely challenging time with the bitterness of slavery as the defining factor of their society for the Israelites. And at that time, the future of the Jewish people came into question. And Miriam was a creative and resourceful leader who happens to play a pretty important role in the Torah portion that was read, the Shabbat, right after Emma was born, B'Shalach. So after the Israelites flee Egypt, Pharaoh sends his people chasing after them. And once God splits the sea for the Israelites to pass through, it closes up over them while the Israelites proceed forward onto dry land. And Miriam immediately starts dancing with her timbrels, as some of you may know. And they probably should have just kept moving the Israelites instead of pausing for a dance, but just to be sure they were safe. And I love the idea that at this bitter time, Miriam shows a little bit of rebellious spirit and pauses to celebrate the moment. In doing this, she also brought joy to her whole community at a really challenging time. And so, Emma, we hope that, like Miriam, you always have the strength to move through challenges with an eye towards celebrating each special moment along the way. Yes.
May God bless you and keep you. May God deal kindly with you and be gracious to you. May God bestow favor on you and grant you peace.
Would Gabe have a special thing to say to me?
Not only has Emma been given the gift of a loving family, but she's also been blessed with an older brother, Kail. Siblings are one of life's greatest treasures. They will be the record keepers of one another's most precious memories. As brother and sister, they will have a special love that sets them apart from anyone else.
Dear God, we ask you to bless Gabe, brother to Emma. May there be joy and laughter between brother and sister.
May they be close friends. May they cherish one another for all their lives. Amen.
And let's say together, Baruch
Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, she'eheyanu v'hiyanu v'hiyanu l'zman hazeh. Mazel tov and mazel tov and simmen tov, simmen tov and mazel tov and mazel tov and simmen tov, simmen tov and mazel tov and mazel tov and simmen tov.
Yeah.
mitzvah to eat at a naming and a bris. So we're going to inaugurate that with a motzi.
Amen.